Okay, again, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this Sunday service this morning. So today, I was not here last weekend. I went to West Los Angeles Buddhist Temple. I was invited to their Gothai seminar and Gothai service. Then, at the Gothai seminar, I was asked to do the seminar on Jodha Shinshu rituals in daily life, then gratitude and appreciation every moment, every morning, and every evening. So this was the title for the Gothai seminar. So the front cover page, I took a picture when I do the morning service with my son. So the left side of the picture, on your right side of the picture, you see, I'm holding my son. He was still the baby. That was 4 years ago. I was, So that's 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I took this picture because 5 years ago also I was asked to do almost the same type of the seminar. Then I took this picture for the cover page. Then we are still in the small personage. Because small personage is, can you see, okay? Okay, small personage is small, it is small, not so much space. There's no place to put the Obutsudan home altar, so we are using that type of home altar. The right side is a big, large personage where we are now. So, he grown up. Then still, when he wakes up in the morning, then he joined me to conduct the morning service almost every morning. Okay, the next slide. So first, I'd like to ask you to reflect upon your daily life. So the first question is, what is your daily, weekly, or monthly kind of routine? You may have the daily routine, monthly routine, or weekly routine. What do you do? Please think about it. Like, doing exercise, or reading books, or calling your friends. You may set a date to go out for lunch, or just go to a cafe to have a coffee with your friends. So you may have some type of daily or weekly or monthly routine. So maybe coming to the Sunday service, hopefully it is your weekly routine now. Then the second question is, why? Why do you practice this weekly, daily, or monthly routine? Why do you do that? Yeah, just think about it. Please think. Why do you do exercise every morning? Why do you read the books certain day? Why do you do that? Then question number 3 is, do you practice any Jodha Shinshu Buddhist rituals in your daily life? If so, how do you practice it? Do you practice any Jodha Shinshu Buddhist rituals in your daily life as a daily routine or weekly routine? If so, how do you practice it? So that's the first question. First, I'd like to think about how and what do we practice Jodha Shinshu Buddhist deeds or practice in our daily life. That's first I'd like to introduce. So this presentation was a 90 minutes presentation. Probably I just do 1/3 of the presentation today. Then maybe I can continue doing this some other time. So the first question is, how and what do we practice Jodha Shinshu Buddhist deeds and practice in our daily life? So first, I'd like to introduce, there is a book called Jodha Shinshu Honganji-ha Hoshiki Kihan. Hoshiki Kihan means traditions and standard of Jodha Shinshu ritual and sutra chanting. In that book, it is clearly listed at the local temple what we are supposed to do. Or at the Honganji, they do the daily chanting. At the Honganji, in the morning service, in the Honganji, there's two main halls, two halls. So they have morning service at each main hall. First one is a hall of Amida. They chant Sambutsuge. The founders hall, they chant Shoshinge soft style and Wasan, and they read Renyo Shonin's letter, Gobunsho letter. This is the morning service. Those who have visited Honganji in Kyoto, Japan before, you maybe attended the morning service. So if it is the regular morning service, they chant Sambutsuge and Shoshinge and reading of Renyo Shonin's letter. This is the service order. Then not too many people know about this, but they are also conducting evening service every evening around 4 p.m. So if you have a chance, you can also attend this evening service too. So evening service at the hall of Amida, they chant Juseige. Then Founders Hall, they chant Shoshinge, Nembutsu, and Echo, without wasans, without hymns. Then at the local temple, this is a suggestion. Shoshinge soft style and wasan, this is same as Honganji's Founders Hall service order. Shoshinge soft style and wasan, and Renyo Shonin's letter, reading of Renyo Shonin's letter. The evening, Shoshinge, Nembutsu, and Echo without wasan. Then the next is at the Seattle Betsin. You may think I just conducting the service only on Sunday, but I do the morning service every morning whenever I come to the temple. So I'm happy to welcome you to join me the morning service every morning if you want. I usually come around 9. Then right after I come to the temple, I come to the Hondo, then I conduct the service. Then in the Hondo, I chant Sambutsuge or Shoshinge, or sometimes Amida Sutra or Ojo Rai-san. I'm choosing different sutra chanting in the morning. Then I also go to the Nokotsudo mausoleum. Then I chant the Juseige and reading of the Renyo Shonin's letter. Then in the evening, before first I came to Seattle Betsin, I was not conducting evening service, but I decided to do the evening service as well. Before I go home, I come to the Hondo, then I chant Sambutsuge, then I close the Hondo. I don't go to visit the Nokotsudo in the evening. The next one is a Kusunoki family's home. My home, I just show you the picture. Then in the morning, first I wake up, I go to the Butsudan, home altar, then I chant Juseige, then some readings, Ryogemon, and some other readings. But evening service, I'm not conducting evening service at my home. I just conduct the evening service at the temple. How about your daily service? Do you conduct any daily service? Do if you have the Obutsudan, you can just go to the Obutsudan, then do Gasshorai Hai. Well, I got a question from someone because, the sutra chanting is not easy for the especially newcomers or those who are not familiar with Japanese readers, Japanese speakers. So I suggested nowadays there's an English translation of the Juseige, Sambutsuge, or Amida Sutra. Even just go to the Obutsudan home altar, then sit there, then just reading the English translation of, let's say, Juseige or Sambutsuge or Renyo Shonin's letter. I think it is important to make sometimes every day to sit in front of the altar, Amida Buddha, then put the hands together, then listen to the guidance teaching of the Buddha Dharma. So you can choose some readings for every morning, every day. Then you can just read the English translation if you are not comfortable chanting Sutra every morning. Then the first, I'd like to introduce the Jodha Shinshu etiquette. The Gassho and Raihai, this is really important primary etiquette in our Jodha Shinshu tradition. There are some rules to do the Gassho and Raihai palms together, joint palms together. So joint both palms together and place the Nenju over your hands with the thumbs lightly resting on the beads. The fingers are aligned straight. The joined hands are mid-chest level at a 45-degree angle. So this, please remember this number, 45-degree angles from the upper body. The elbows hang naturally without sticking out, reciting the Nembutsu while maintaining this posture. Then Raihai is keep your upper body straight and bow from west to a 45 degree angle with the hands together in Gassho, then return to original upright position. Finally, release the hands from Gassho. So this is we call Gassho and Raihai. So let's try that. Okay, please join me in Gassho. When you do Gassho, do you think it is a 45 degree? Please check. So this angle should be 45 degree. Then when you bow, 45 degree. So which means your finger is almost parallel to the floor. So this is the Gassho and Raihai. So, well, after the service, you may be coming to offering the incense. I'm going to check if we are doing the 45 degree. Okay, the next is, as I mentioned, incense burning. So this is also, it is really important etiquette in our tradition. So there are several different ways of offering incense to the Buddha. The burning incense Oshoko is one of them. Burning incense Oshoko is a ritual etiquette to burn incense and do Gassho and Raihai to express our respect and gratitude to Amida Buddha. So this is, please remember this. We do Oshoko, Gassho, Raihai, put our hands together or incense offering to express our respect and gratitude to Amida Buddha. But some other Buddhist sect may say, we offer incense to purify ourselves. That's probably the difference between Jodha Shinshu, Shin Buddhism, and other sect of Buddhism. Some other sect of Buddhism may say, we burn incense to purify our mind, ourselves. But in Jodha Shinshu, we don't say that. In Jodha Shinshu, we burn incense to express our respect and gratitude to Amida Buddha. So offering incense, offering incense to Amida Buddha. That's why we are saying offering incense. We are offering the incense to Amida Buddha. Then place a little charcoal first, burn the granular form of fragrant, dark, renounced wood such as Jinko agar wood, or Goshuko, a blend of 5 kinds of fragrant wood. So Seattle Betsuing, we're using Goshuko, a blend of 5 kinds of fragrant wood. In a kanagoro. Kanagoro means a metal incense burner, like this. Then before the image of Amida Buddha. So this is how to practice burning incense. So first, stop about 1 step before and do a shallow bow. Then step forward with your left foot. Then 2 is using the right hand, remove the lid of the incense receptacle containing granular incense, and rest it on the rim on the right side of the incense receptacle. 3, take a pinch of incense and place it in the incense burner. Replace the lid of the incense receptacle. Then gassho joint palms. Then recite Namo Amida Butsu and right high bow. Then step back, beginning with the right foot. Align the feet to a shadow bow. Shadow bow is about 15 degree. 15 degree. So when you enter the temple, we do the shadow bow. You know, we are telling people, we bow to Amida Buddha, we enter the bow. When we leave the temple, we bow to the Buddha. This we call shadow bow. In Japanese, we call yuhai or ippai. So that's about 15 degree. Then we leave. So this is how to practice burning incense. So after the service, you can try. You come, then stop once, then do the small shadow bow first, then step forward from your left foot. So when you step forward, we step forward with left foot always. Then we offer incense, put the hands together, then we recite Namo Amida Butsu and bow, then step back from right foot, then go back to your seat. So this is Oshoko incense burning. Then if you know other Buddhist tradition or even the ritual inside the Naijin, there is a different way to do different bowing. Like one ritual is we call Toraiban, Goraiban. There's a ritual to squatting 3 times. So that's also one way to bow to Amida Buddha. Then if you know other sect of Buddhism, they, knees down, elbows down, and heads down on the floor. Then they bow 3 times. Then they decide taking refuge to Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So this is another sect of Buddhism. They are doing, we call Gothai Torji, put the knee down, elbows down, head down. But in our Jodha Shinshu, we put the hands together and bow our heads and recite Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. So this is our way to express our appreciation and respect to Amida Buddha. I was supposed to go a couple more slides, but I'm talking too much probably. So I'd like to stop here today. So please remember, do gassho right high, put hands together and bow is our essential, really important etiquette. The offering incense also really important. That's not purifying our mind, our heart. We are offering incense to express our appreciation and respect to the Buddha. So maybe next time I'm going to introduce how to set up the onaijin, the altar, then the meaning of these altar settings. That's next time. I'd like to close this Dhamma message this morning. Please join me in gassho, put your hands together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandap, 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 Namandap. Thank you.